afternoon baseball from the Motor City, Comerica Park here in downtown Detroit. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Detroit Tigers. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. So striding forward now, Ketel Marte. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Hey, number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 balls, 2 strike count. I think the pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
They'll force it up to second, and they do get the out there. Jake Lamb standing in now, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Kane going back at the track, the wall, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Number 11.
And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. McCann is under it. 2 gone. Into the box now, David Peralta. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
For the Tigers, center fielder Lorenzo Cain.
And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. At the plate, Ian Kinsler. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Kane runs. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. A runner at second, nobody out. Look out, 2-0 now.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Here's J.D. Martinez.
Right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too. He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big...
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Peralta ranging back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 3-1 ball game. At the plate, Miguel Cabrera. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit back up the middle. 1 there. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Inning over. Now in the box, Yasmani Tomas. He'll start it out against Michael Fulmer to begin the inning.
Number 24,
hit the other way out toward right field. Martinez has a read on it. He's got it one away. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Fulmer has a play. He's got it, and there are two down now. Ready now, Oscar Hernandez. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in, really starting to throw strikes.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Victor Martinez.
Grounded to third. Lamb comes up with it. A quick out number one. Stepping into the box, Hogg. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. A swinging bunt to the mound. On to first, and there are two down. Striding in, Justin Upton. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Sent on the ground out to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going. Standing in, James McCann. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Peralta is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Jonathan Villar. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Jonathan Villar.
And here's a ball hit in the air. There to take it is the sure-handed Iglesias, one away. And that'll bring in the middle infielder Ketel Marte. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. On the ground to the right side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit back toward the mound. Iglesias to his left. He's there. On to Cabrera at first. It's a twin killing, and the stepping up now, Jose Iglesias. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Number 1, Jose Iglesias.
This is flared out towards second, and this inning starts with a solid base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitter's on base. Digging in to try it again, Lorenzo Cain. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. One gone here in the Detroit third, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Hit on the ground to third. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Striding in once again, J.D. Martinez. He hit a sac fly earlier. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Here he comes on 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here. 3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It's a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit.
Hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. Stepping in, Miguel Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line drive to center field, and Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. Digging in, Victor Martinez. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Liner toward right center, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in, Hogg. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 3 runs already home here. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Here's Justin Upton now. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this. Jake Lamb standing in now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Line towards center field. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard. Now batting, A.J. Pollock comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a liner. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. So stepping in, David Peralta, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. But that'll be off the right field wall. The relay, but he is in there with a 2-run double. Here's Yasmani Tomas. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Kane. 1 out. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Hogg is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Oscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Iglesias is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Standing in, James McCann. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Catcher, James McCann.
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. In there, no balls and a strike.
You know, Matt, sometimes guys throw too many strikes. Listen to this. 70% of the time in the game, he's throwing first pitch strike to the hitters, and yet he's still struggling. Maybe he's got to move it off the plate, relocate, or maybe reach back for a little extra, but man, they're all over him right now.
Jose Iglesias is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. 2-0 pitch on the way. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Man, I think he thought he's going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 3-2 one more time. This one skied out toward right. Peralta is under it. 2 down. In now is Lorenzo Cain. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Jonathan Villar. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Jonathan Villar.
Hit on the ground out to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Here's a pop-up now. Calling for it, Cabrera, and that's the 3rd out. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Number 5, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
And he takes ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink the strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Fastball in there, 3-2.
Matt, I thought he might be in jeopardy of walking the guy here for the first time in this game. Went down 3-0, but he's come all the way back 3-2 now, and I think he'll just make the guy put it in play or put one on the corner. He's going that good.
And this will be a base hit for Kinsler. Digging in and looking for more, J.D. Martinez. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
And strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1. Hit hard up the middle, and Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
3-0 now. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. A strike, and it's 3-1.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Peralta going back. To the track, to the wall, and it's gone. Digging in once again, Hogg. And we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Matty, but I think this lefty-lefty matchup right here may have been enough to convince the manager to stay with him. So we'll see if it works out.
The left fielder, number 8.
Stepping into the box, Justin Upton. A hit in 2 tries so far. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
Matt, it looks like he was sitting there getting ready to jump on the first pitch fastball, and they pulled the string on him and threw him a changeup and just got him out front. Now I don't know what he's thinking up there at the plate or what he...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the... Dig in and looking for more. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Drilled right back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning. Digging in to try it again, A.J. Pollock. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit. Trying to pick things up where we left off. David Peralta. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his 2nd double of the ballgame. And to score, the runner from second. The tying run comes around all the way from first to score. It's a 7-7 game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yasmani Tomas. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Throw won't get him. Peralta is on his way home. And the runner from second is in to score. Digging in once again, Jeremy Hazelbaker. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's now a 9-7 contest. And that'll bring up Oscar Hernandez. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out. Mark Lowe takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. And that misses inside 1-0. 4 runs here in this half inning. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Upton's under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Jonathan Villar. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Hazelbaker rounds the corner and is headed home. And he is in there. Ready for another shot now. Ketel Marte is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Runner at second here with 1 man out. On the ground up the middle. Iglesias is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So 2 away for the D-backs here in the 6th. And stepping in, the power hitting first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. Kinsler ranging into shallow right, and that ends the inning. Ready once again, James McCann. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
James McCann.
Ruby De La Rosa enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 12, Ruby De La Rosa.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pollock on the run. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
The shortstop, number 1.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Goldschmidt ranging into the outfield. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, center
In now
fielder,
is Lorenzo Cain. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So that plate appearance extends the inning for Ian Kinsler. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Cain runs. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Comes set, and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Jake Lamb standing in now. It's been a nice game for him. Daniel Stump is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Now pitching for the Tigers, number 68.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Riding in once again, A.J. Pollard. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen.
Now pitching for the Tigers, number 43.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And that swung on and fouled straight back. 1 out, nobody on. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. David Peralta is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And that misses, 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side.
It's time for the tradition.
Settling in now, J.D. Martinez.
Leading
He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
J.D. Martinez.
Hit hard to third. On the backhand, he knocks it down. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. The first baseman, Miguel Cabrera, stands in. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Cabrera
takes this the other way to right. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. On to first, a double play. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Rounded down the third baseline. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And that'll put the runner at first here, and we'll have to see how indeed they decide to score that play. Hogg is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Justin Upton now, looking for a third straight two-out hit and a run in the inning. Lifted in the air out to right. Peralta is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great. Stepping up now, Yasmani Tomas. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in on it is Kane. 1 out. Ready now, Jeremy Hazelbaker. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for
so with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Wilson.
Libby will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Line toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Digging in, Oscar Hernandez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Driven nicely into the gap. Libby rounds third and is digging for the plate. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Well, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you
pitching,
Alex Wilson gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Number 4. Second base.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Ready with the 1 and 2. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Lined hard toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. In to score the runner from third. And the second run will score as well. So digging in now, Paul Goldschmidt. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Runners on first with 1 down. And this is fouled back and out of play. On the ground now for Iglesias. This could be 2. Step on the bag for 1. On to Cabrera at first. It's a twin killing, and the side is retired. So striding in, James McCann. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
James McCann.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. He'll throw down to first. 1 away. In now, Jose Iglesias. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching. Kind of keeping him off balance.
Here's Villar out there at shortstop. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Coming in is Pollock. He can't get to it. This one's down. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Coming to the plate now, Ian Kinsler. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Evan Marshall enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Pitch inside, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. 2 out here and a runner at second. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Tomas sprinting after it, but this will land foul just shy of the wall. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Here's another 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's off the wall in front of the bullpen. The runner from second crosses the plate. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. Stepping up to the plate, J.D. Martinez. Already 4 RBIs in his pocket to this point. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in, Jake Lamb. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Jake Lamb.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here's the 0-1. Right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Now at the plate, David Peralta. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. Grounded to first, and he is out on the tag.
Now batting.
Into the box, Yasmani Tomas. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Line drive to center field. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Nope, sorry about that. They're saying it was short hop.
The batter.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Libby. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon.
Miguel
Fernando Rodney comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 56, Fernando Rodney.
Grounder down the line at third. And that's in there for a base hit. His 3rd hit of the game. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. No one out with a runner at second. And a good swing there by the switch hitting Martinez, but he missed it. 0-2.
Now that's actually a pretty good pitch right there. I know he swung through the fastball and he's got some power, but the location is what I like. It was up away just enough and tempting enough for him to swing at.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Victor Martinez is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the 9th. Marte backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. At the plate, Justin Upton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Randall Delgado takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Yee
number 31.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Grounded to the right. On to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the toughest one of them all, a triple, but it was still an outstanding showing with the bat.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. Our paid attendance at Comerica Park this afternoon, a sellout of 40,000. The Tigers thank you for attending today's game and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.